Happy 2021, my fellow Nigerians. I wish you all a great year. I've got good news for you wherever you may be in the world today. At the moment, we've got lots of problems in our country. But there is one particular problem that's been so domineering in our lives. And that problem is fear of impoverishment. Fear of impoverishment is what's been largely responsible for our uncaring, unloving, unfaithful, unpatriotic, and undisciplined society of ours. Fear of impoverishment is reshaping and remolding us into what we're not as a people. It's stealing our future away, and it's killing us gently. And the reason for our excessive fear of impoverishment is because of the persistent high level of poverty in our society. And the reason for this high level of poverty in our society is because of our bad economy. Our economy has been so bad for so long. So, a bad economy creates poverty. Poverty creates fear of impoverishment. And fear of impoverishment creates everything else that is so bad about us. It takes them to the extreme. And that, of course, includes that fantastically corrupt and undisciplined society. So, bad economy is the real bad guy here. Then the question will be, why is our economy been so bad for so long? And the answer to that question is because of our total and absolute dependency on other people to produce everything that we use, everything that we trade in, and everything that we use in defending ourselves and defending our country. We basically import everything. So, it's our total dependency on other people to manufacture and produce for us. Our failure to diversify our economy, our inability to manufacture and produce. That's why our economy has been so bad for so long. And that's the good news that I bring to you, my fellow Nigerians. Because from 2023, that inability to manufacture and produce, that total dependency on other people, that failure to diversify our economy will end. My name is Richard Taufik Ayodele Ayode. And from 2023, we will bring the knowledge, the ability, and the capability to manufacture and produce everything we use, everything that we trade in, and everything that we use in defending our country. The manufacturing technologies and techniques that we will bring to our people will enable us to be able to manufacture and produce tools, equipment, and machineries that we will need in exploring and extracting our natural resources. We will then be able to turn them into raw materials and then into manufactured finished products and commodities. The manufacturing technologies and techniques that we'll bring to our people will put us in a position to be able to manufacture our radio and music systems, our television, videos, machines, our computers, be it laptops, desktops, servers, our telephones. We will manufacture and produce our microwaves, air conditioner, cookers, refrigerators, and so on. We will build our roads and bridges, and we will dam and dredge our waters. We will build our offices, our institutions, and our hospitals, world class. And we will manufacture and produce all the tools and equipment that we need in them. We will manage and we will manufacture and produce our own electric meters, transformers, transistors, switches. We will build our own power stations, be it coal-fired, petrol-fired, gas-fired. We will. My fellow Nigerians, in the first 4 years, will be able to generate, transmit, and distribute at least 100,000 megawatts of electricity. That will be more than enough to power every home in Nigeria and also support our manufacturing and industrial revolution. It will be a new dawn for Nigeria, real hope for us and for our next generations. And most importantly, we will be able to live like human beings. Secondly, we have put together a great economic strategies and policies that will not just enable us to finance this manufacturing and industrial revolution successfully, but it will also ensure that the major beneficiaries of these manufacturing and industrial revolution will be ordinary Nigerians and not just the rich and the cabals. No. Thirdly, in order to ensure that this opportunity is not wasted, we will be starting a brand new political party. This party will be called KETA. KETA. KETA spells K-E-T-A. KETA is an acronym. The K in KETA stands for knowledge. The E stands for extraction. The T stands for transformation. And the A stands for application. So it's knowledge, extraction, transformation, and application party. Our vision will be to help in building a more knowledgeable and prosperous nation. And our mission will be to manage the extraction, transformation, and application of knowledge in every important facet of our life, which will include, of course, our economic life, our social life, geographical life, judicial life, and so on. And the three core commitments to Nigerians will be productivity, prosperity, and peace. It will be all about creating a highly productive country. A country so productive and with such a strong economy that it will create prosperity. And when we can secure our people's lives, and make our country secure, and we can give our people fairness, justice, liberty, and ensure that their fundamental human rights are not infringed, then we will have a peaceful society. Yes. So, if anyone says to you, if they try to tell you that, oh, this is way above us, it can't be done, it can't, no. You tell them that they need to get off that inferiority complex minded horse that they're riding. Because if they don't get off that horse will take them and us to the land of doom, the point of no return. We've been there before. Never again. Never. Never. And if they try to tell you that, oh, don't worry, just give us a little bit of time, we'll be able to turn things around and we'll give the country prosperity and peace. Don't believe them. Don't believe them, because they are lying to you and they're fooling themselves. They can't do it. It won't be done. They will not be able to do it. And that's not just because I'm saying it, but it's because of the way the world economy is structured. And most importantly, the fundamental economic elements that are required for these kind of changes to happen are not present on ground in Nigeria at this moment. And by the look of things, they wouldn't be forthcoming either. So it wouldn't happen. It can't. You will not get blood out of a stone. You won't. And even with the best intentions of our current leaders, in as much as I want and hope that they will be successful, because it's my country too. But I know they won't be able to do it. They won't. They can't. Because no matter what they do, the economy will not be able to generate enough revenue for the government to be able to spend on developing us. At the moment, they've exhausted every economic monetary policies that are available to them, and still Naira remains under pressure to depreciate or devalue. For as long as they will have to keep borrowing because we need the infrastructure, it will not be possible. For as long as this interest base rate remains high, cost of borrowing stays high, and we'll always need to borrow dollars, it will not be possible. The only option they will have will be to tighten up on economic fiscal policies, and that's what you're seeing now. It will be higher taxes, higher duties, higher tariffs, higher this, higher that. And every time they go higher, they'll be sucking out the most important money that the economy makes in circulation. It wouldn't be possible. They will not be able to do it without a manufacturing economy base. It wouldn't be possible. No. And even more importantly, is the fact that we live in a world economic community. You see, while we're struggling and dragging our feet to develop our people, the rest of the world are not standing still. Well, apart from Africa, with every single step that we take towards developing ourselves and our people, the rest of the world, less Africa, are taking giant steps, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and so on. At that rate, the gap between them and us can only get and grow wider and bigger. And at that rate, if things continue that way, we will be standing still while we watch the rest of the world disappear towards the future, while we stuck back here in a mode of oil and greed. We will have no future, no life, nothing to pass on to the next generations. My fellow Nigerians, we've been enslaved and colonized before. Once we're flown too close to the sun, never again, never. We shouldn't stand by and watch them borrow and sell our future away. We shouldn't sit by till our water runs dry. We shouldn't. We should fight. We should fight for our life and the future of our children, because this fight is for all of us to fight. This country, Nigeria, is for all of us to build. Remember, Edmund Burke says, all that is necessary for the triumph of evil is when good men do nothing. That's right. If people will stand around and they do nothing, evil men will come and they will take over the place. We shouldn't let that happen. We shouldn't. So I'm calling on all of you good Nigerians out there, home and abroad, my house and Fulani brothers and sisters, my Igbo brothers and sisters, and my Yoruba brothers and sisters, and my brothers and sisters in the rest of the tribes that make up Nigeria. I'm calling on every one of you, because that's what it's going to take to build this country with a solution in hand. Join us. Join us at www.keta.com.ng. Let's build this country together the way we want it. We have the tools that will help us work most efficiently and effectively towards creating the political structure that we need on the ground, so that we can deliver a strong manufacturing economy base with prosperity and peace to our people. Join us. We have a solution in hand now, a great opportunity like never before. We shouldn't waste it. And we shouldn't let nobody smother it or smolder it out. We should bring it to life and make it count for the sake of ourselves and for the sake of our future generation. Join us. And you don't need to bring your wallet or your debit card, but bring those little ideas you've been nurturing in your head for so long. Those little ideas you believe are good for your country, bring them with you. Bring the concerns you have about your life and the future of your children, bring them with you. Bring the worries you have about your community, your local government, and your state, bring them with you. Let us talk. Together, let's figure out how we can make it all work, so we can deliver our people from these hands of poverty and excessive fear of impoverishment, so that we can give them strong manufacturing economy with prosperity and peace. My brothers and sisters, it is time. Together, let's unchain Nigeria. Let's set Africa free. Thank you. Join us.